Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let's be honest, have you ever been in a conversation where you knew exactly what you wanted to say, but the words felt stiff? Like you were reading from a primary school textbook. You say things like, I buy food, I go to work, and while you're correct, you feel like you sound a bit like a robot. I know that feeling, the fluency nerves. You're worried that your English isn't sophisticated enough, but you don't want to use big academic words that sound weird in a coffee shop. Today we are fixing that. I have handpicked 10 bridge verbs, words that aren't too fancy but are used by native speakers every single day to sound natural and precise. By the end of this video, you're going to have a toolkit that makes you sound less like a student and more like a speaker. Let's start with your morning routine. The first word you should start using is commute. Commute. Most people say I go to work by train, which is fine, but it's very generic. Commute specifically describes the journey you make regularly between home and work. For example, I commute to the city every morning. Or talk about how your daily commute takes 40 minutes. Using a specific word for a specific action immediately makes your speech feel more grounded. Once you actually arrive at your destination, you want to feel like you're making progress, which leads us naturally to our next word, accomplish. Accomplish. We often use do or finish for everything, like I did my goals. But if you want your English to reflect your success, accomplish is the way to go. The verb feels like a victory. It's when you finish something you're actually proud of. For example, I feel great when I accomplish everything on my to do list. It gives your action more weight and purpose. Now, moving on to the third word of the day, we have wander. Wander. While commuting is about getting somewhere fast, wandering is about taking your time. If you tell a friend, I walked in the park, it sounds like an exercise. But if you say, I wandered through the park, it sounds like you were relaxed, enjoying the trees, and had no set destination. It adds a beautiful layer of description. Often we have to adjust our plans because of something we have noticed in our environment. This leads us directly to the fifth word, observe. Observe. So when you observe, you aren't just seeing, you are paying attention to the details. You might sit at a cafe and observe the people passing by, or observe how a colleague handles a difficult situation. Using this word makes you sound more thoughtful and attentive than just saying you are watched or you watch something. Now that we are halfway through, let's talk about how we interact with the world around us, especially when it comes to spending. The sixth word of the video is purchase. Purchase. We all know the word buy. It's the king of English verbs. However, to sound more polished, especially in a professional setting or when you're talking about big investment, you should switch to purchase. For example, where did you purchase that beautiful laptop? The sounds just a little bit more sophisticated than where did you buy it? It's a simple switch that elevates your tone instantly. That professional tone is especially important when you aren't working alone, which brings us to the seventh word you need to master: collaborate. Collaborate. This word implies a real partnership. You aren't just working with someone, you're building something together. Saying, I'm excited to collaborate with the team on this project sounds much more impressive in a meeting. It shows you're a team player who understands modern professional language. This is where the eighth word comes in: maintain. Maintain. Use this for things that require consistent effort to keep in a good condition. You don't just keep a car or keep a healthy diet, you maintain them. You might say it's hard to maintain a clean house with a busy schedule, or I try to maintain a positive attitude. It suggests a level of responsibility and care that the word keep just doesn't have. While you're maintaining your own life, you might find opportunities to help others. In a formal or service oriented environment, a great way to offer that help is with the ninth word: assist. Assist. It's a polite and sophisticated alternative to the word help. So instead of can I help you, try asking how can I assist you with your order, or I'd be happy to assist you with that task. It makes your offer of help sounds much more professional and dedicated. Finally, even when these new words feel a bit challenging to remember, the most important thing you can do is with the 10th word and the final word of the day: persist. Persist. This is the verb for when things are too difficult but you refuse to stop. It's a powerful word that describes resilience. If you persist with your practice and keep showing up, your English will transform. I choose this word to end with because it describes you perfectly. You are here watching this and trying to better yourself. I'd love to see your progress, so try using one of these words in a comment below. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe so we can keep working on your fluency together. Keep persisting, and I'll see you in the next video.